Let me continue with part 2 of number 1 in lab and homework 3. Taking a look at this right here, I need for you to see how we do this is that we just declare it with part C right now. Now, what you need to do in a separate file, in a text pad, I would fire up your text pad, notepad, and this is a notepad. I just started under my accessory with it. And all you need to do, this is part D in this, is that you need to give some external data, and you're going to save this file as not what the book says. The book says indata.txt. Don't save as indata.txt. You're going to call it chap3_1_indata.txt here. So the first number is 10.20 space 5.35. You got to use the same number as what the book used, okay? If you don't, I'm going to compile it, it's going to go wrong. So Randy Guild 31 and 18500 3.5, and this is uppercase A. So I need for you to do file save as, and you're going to save this file in the same directory. In the same directory is what I put this in here. I'm going to call this one what? Chap, C-H-A-P, uppercase C, 3, underscore, number 1, underscore, in data, uppercase D, one word with it, in data, save. So where have I put this? Let me show you where I put it. This is my course. Of course, I put this in the wrong place. I stick it over to the lab side. That's what I did. Right here. Right here. Okay, so I need to place this right here. Okay, so let me pause for a second. So I want to point. This is the file that we just created, chap3_1_indata. This is at the same level as your chap3_1.cpp. So both of these are in the same directory. That's very important, right? Now this is what's this file right here. So I'm just going to do file after I type that, save it. I'm going to minimize this thing, drop this thing down with it. Take a look at this thing. Right now it's part C, so we just associated the variable of the in file and the out file with to open these two files. Right now I created this right here. This is what I created. This right here I have not created, but once I compile my my Visual Studio, it's going to generate this file for me. Okay. So when I grade you, I'm going to delete this file, and then I will compile. I should get the same file as this. Agree? So there's no need to take a screenshot. That's why. Alright. So come down here, take a look at this thing. So that's the first thing. I'm just going to step you down here, and I'm not going to read everything to you, but there are some constants in here. So there are some constants in this, the number of lines represented by all of this. So there are things that you have to declare. For example, you need to declare your constants out in the global area. Outside your int main with these curly brackets, you can actually go in and you can declare your variables, your constants out here. So this is where I'm going to declare my constant by starting out as const. As constant turns blue. The data type is a double. Uppercase, my identifier is the word pi, and equals to 3.1416, okay, semicolon. So this is what my pi is going to be comprised right now. A few other things you need to look at. If you look at the bottom of page 177, it tells you what needs to be output in this thing. There's rectangle, there's length, there's width, there's area, there's parameter. Guess what? All those need to be an identifier. Okay, and if you look at circle, radius, area, circumference, all those, they need to be an identifier as well. So we need to go in and call every single one of those declarations, or every one of those things with it as some sort of identifiers with the same. The other thing I need for you to talk to you about is there are certain things that we actually do as a CH, as a character, as the bottom. If you look at the character that comes after the letter uppercase A, remember the static cast, okay? So what comes after the letter A? So you can actually figure that out with it. Okay, so let's take a look at this thing. I want to come down over here and take a look at the variable parts of this thing. I just want to make sure I have the right time. So this is a good place. Let me stop